I have had difficulties in the past in trying to remember how to make a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Heather, on one of her courses, was saying that as part of an exercise, they had to write down all the stages of making a cup of tea or making a cup of coffee. And it's surprising how many stages there are when you think about getting the cups out, getting the tea out. 47. You would never stop and think, no, hang on, how many stages are there making a tea or a coffee? Because there's things that you do instinctively and you do automatically. My name's Christine Maddox, but I like to be called Chris because I was only ever called Christine when I'd done something wrong. So when I get called Christine, I stand to attention. Anyway, so my name's Chris. I'm 63 and I was diagnosed with early onset vascular dementia in July 2016. Dementia was described to me in quite a good way. If you have a computer and you have a glitch in the computer and the computer is running slowly, it's not that it's not working at all, it's just processing things more slowly. And that's what my brain is like. And I can remember somebody talking to me once and talking about this, then that and that. And before I had a chance to respond to any of them, I said something and it was like, oh Chris, that was 2 conversations ago, get a grip. Well, my mind was still focusing on that first conversation. I hadn't got to conversation, topic 2, topic 3. So bear that in mind, you know, make sure that you're explaining things well and make sure that that person has taken in what you said and allow silences. That's a thing I think that the students can learn a lot from, because we feel awkward with the silence and we think that silence needs to be filled. But if I'm asked a question, sometimes I might need to think for a little while before I can formulate my answer. So some silences are fine, some silences are good. And I know there's so many different forms of dementia. If you've got an itching question on your mind, just ask. I think one of the most important things is to see the person and not the dementia. And sometimes I feel like screaming out and shouting out, I'm still me. And I think that the word dementia is scary for people. They think of somebody sat in the corner, not communicating and maybe dribbling. Now there are so many different stages of dementia, and in the latter stages somebody might well be like that. But for people who are recently diagnosed, yeah, there's something that's not quite right going on in my brain, but I'm still me, I still have my personality. And one thing that I've learned is that whereas I might not remember what I did last week, I might not remember who I was with, but I will always remember how you made me feel. So if you just be kind and smile, those 2 things cost nothing, but they mean such a lot. Last week I was watching something on the television and the headline came up, Alzheimer's sufferer. And there's mixed feeling about using the word sufferer. So I think the best words to use is something like people living with dementia. And if you don't know how that person likes to be referred to, just ask. Certainly our occupational therapy students, they call us their little family. And that is so nice. We love that, that's lovely.
And for us, it's really interesting hearing about how people's course is going, you know, about them really. They've got really busy lives. You know, they've got so much studying to do, so much partying to do. We were young once, you know.